Farmers along Queen Elizabeth National Park have issues with the Uganda Wildlife Authority in regard to the issues of compensation, issues of human-wildlife conflict, and we are worried that this might escalate into something that we might not be able to hold, because we have very many people whose crops have been destroyed by wild animals, and to our disappointment is that UWA is not taking these issues seriously. That is one. Number two, it is not working on these files to even give feedback to these people so that these people can understand that they are either going to be compensated or not. For example, why would UWA take 6 months without getting back to people if they are to be compensated or not? And this is where the biggest problem is. We have few people to be compensated and we have very many people are going to be disappointed. But the bottom line issue on this matter is we have very many farmers whose crops were destroyed, but unfortunately have been waiting. But they have not only been waiting for UWA compensation, but their crops have been affected and they are going to be affected with hunger, and their incomes are also going to deteriorate because what they had planted for household income, they are not going to bring it to the market because it is not there. Literally, it is my appeal to the government of Uganda to look into this issue, especially for the people of Kanungu, and have them compensated as soon as.
They have affected us by destroying our crops, and as you see right here, we are just close to the Queen Elizabeth National Park, and they have totally destroyed almost everything. As you can see, they have eaten up our crops, and whenever we talk to the authorities, they just don't give us anything, like any solution. What we get from them, it's only like we shall do the fencing, but they still don't do that, and we don't get anything. As you see, we've made losses. We invest a lot of money here and we totally get nothing. Would help us as farmers. We appeal to the UWA or the government of Uganda to do the needful, at least to do the fencing, because this is our land, not the government's land.
My name is Danny Namara. The solution I can think Uganda Wildlife Authority should do is helping us defend the animals. As a community, we see that we are not benefiting from the park, but we face big countless problems due to the national park. Simply because we are depending on rice, it is destroyed always. Like this garden we are standing in, the owner will not get even a quarter of the money invested because it was terribly destroyed by elephants.
Now, but most of the complaints I tend to get, you find that actually people never reported, but they are only complaining without reporting. That is very, very common. And sometimes they say you still need a field compensating me, because you find that if, for example, animals destroy a garden and someone has done other things and they keep complaining without reporting. So I don't know, you have to be sure there's a possibility that actually they are complaining. Well, I want you to understand, I'm not saying that the animals didn't destroy their crops, but there is a possibility that they are complaining but they never reported the matter. Because it is very possible. I've seen it happen in so many places. So I'm not sure whether they what? I'm not sure whether they reported the matter and our officers went on the ground and made an assessment for compensation.